Hey there. So, in amongst all of this self-isolation and focus on self-development, I've seen a lot of people saying they want to do more yoga. So I thought it was a perfect opportunity for me to share a little home yoga workout with you guys. So this one is great for all levels. Let me know your feedback, particularly, if you are a beginner or an experienced yogi, on how the workout comes across to you. And I will be throwing a little bit of everything in here. So some strengthening exercises as well as stretching everything out from your legs, core, glute, arms and back. And yeah, hopefully it gives you a little workout that you can go to each day. I like to do this in the morning. It can also be really good just to break up your day, particularly if you're working from home at the moment, middle of the day or the end of the day. Anyway, so roll out a yoga mat or a towel if you don't have one and follow me. So you're going to lose my head when I'm standing up. I haven't quite figured out how to get past that yet, but I'll catch up with you when we come back down here. Okay. So standing at the top of your yoga mat, so your feet about hip width apart. First of all, take a nice deep breath and raise your arms up, all the way up to the sky. Taking a nice deep breath in, filling up your lungs. And then as you're breathing out, you're going to bring your hands into prayer position and we're going to start rolling forward one vertebrae at a time. And then when you get to the point where you're fully exited your lungs, I'm going to get you to straighten up your spine. And then nicely does it, particularly if you're doing this in the morning, nice and gentle, reaching your hands forward now. Using this opportunity to check the alignment of your feet, that your feet are pointing forward. One vertebrae at a time, keep folding forward until you end up in a full forward fold. You can soften through the knees and try and get that butt up in the air and that head pointing towards the ground. Let all your hair flop forward. Feel your palms down into the ground. So soft knees if you need to. But if you can, straighten those legs and fold it from the hips. Feeling that elongation even coming down through your neck. And we're going to start walking the hands forward. So fingertips or full palms. Until you get towards the end of your mat, take a step backwards. And what we're going to come into now is a plank position. So in order to do a plank correctly, you want to make sure that you've got your hands underneath your shoulders and then you've got a straight line going between the head, your butt and heels. So this involves squeezing the butt in slightly and drawing the abdominals up and in. And if you want to do a little strengthening with me today, we're going to do some push-ups. If not, you might want to come onto your knees and just hold this plank position from there. But if you're going to strengthen with me, just a little Pilates push-ups, bending the elbow softly. 2, 3, and then we're going to work up into a downward facing dog. So step your feet forward, sending your sit bones up to the ceiling, and those arms nice and straight, spine nice and straight, and just walking your knees. Walking the dog, sending your heels back down. You want to send your knees forward, backwards, just getting a real nice stretch all the way through your legs. So you've got a nice straight angle with your downward dog here, so we're not doing anything like this or what other people do like this. Nice and straight. And when you're ready, if you feel ready to, if this is feeling a bit much for you, you're welcome to at any point drop your knees and send your butt back into a child's pose, sending your chest and then your arms, bringing your head to the ground. Take a few breathers and then come into all fours, back up into downward facing dog. Anytime you need a breather, please do. Okay, but if you're with me on the strengthening here, send that leg up into a 3-legged dog. Point your toes, keep the grip on your hands, and then sending that heel weighted down. And then I'm going to get you to drop that back heel, that top heel towards your glute. So we're opening through the hips. Keeping grinding into that hand, particularly this opposite hand. So if you've got your right leg up, you want to pushing your weight into your left arm. Back up into a 3-legged dog pose. You can just come down at this point into a downward dog and child's pose, but strengthen with me if you will. Draw your knee towards your chin. Hold. Strengthen up. Knee towards your elbow. And hold. Strengthen up. Knee towards opposite elbow. Straight up. And now knee through, all the way through, this time into a lunge position. So you're going to drop this back leg, squeezing those thighs together. Squeeze your hands into Namaste. We're going to come into a lunge, reaching your arms up above your head. Now sinking down, and as you come up, this time bringing your arms down in a flat flap. You're going to flap your wings, hands up and down. And if you want more resistance, you can build a fist in here and down. Squeezing those thighs together to hold your balance. And this time as you come down, bring your hands on the inside, your legs coming into a nice V shape, your leg feeling that stretch all the way through the back. Walk this foot to the outside of your mat, plant your hands down, take a step back, and you're really opening up through the inner hips. Nice straight back, opening your chest, and drop down that back knee. And now we're going to send this foot to the other outside and dropping your knee down in a nice straight line. And we're coming into a pigeon pose here. So this one's going to really open up through the glute and the hips. But we're opening the chest. So I've got my hand on my foot, hand on my knee, keep a nice straight line. Getting used to this position, nice straight back leg. Looking up. And now I'm going to walk my hands forward slightly. So you might want to just stop here. You might want to get to this position and stop, just keeping that spine straight. Or you might come with me, reach all the way out with your hands and chest to the ground, forehead to the ground in a full pigeon fold. Take a few breaths here. It's a lovely position to surrender in. But if it's feeling a bit too much for you, you might want to come up. You might want to stay down there. You know your body. If you don't know your body yet, this is a great way to get to know it. If you know your body enough, or you want to try kicking up this back foot, reaching back, leaning onto the elbow, so we get a really nice stretch through the quad of the back leg. A nice little twist in the spine. Cool. All right, coming up to a nice open-chested pigeon stretch. And we're going to step back into a plank, or you might want to come straight onto all fours. If you're into a plank, you might want to drop into a little vinyasana right now. So that's knees and chest and chin, and then up into a cobra. And we're going to all end up in all fours. So give your tail a little wag. Get yourself settled into nice bit of tabletop position, which is a nice flat back. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. I'm going to drop into some cat-cows. As you're breathing in, you're sending your belly down, tailbone and head up. As you're breathing out, the opposite, so really going to draw up through that navel, curving under, into a cat, arching its back. You might even want to walk your hands back a little bit to deepen. And then coming back down. Tabletop into cow. You're breathing in, breathing out. We'll do a few of those. You want to freestyle here a little bit as well. Get a bit slinky. Let your whole body move. And when you're ready to move forward into some strengthening with me, you want to take that leg that you've had up in the air, kick it back. And if you can, if you're feeling it, if you've got that nice straight support, move your arm forward as well. Nice few deep breaths here, so you've got your core switched on, really nice and tight, holding yourself nice and strong. Okay, at any point you want to drop a hand or drop a leg too, then do. But if you want to strengthen with me, draw your knee towards your chin and your elbow towards your center. Hold, and explode out. Oh. kick things. The explosion is really going to help with burning any fat, also getting your heart rate going. Bam. Okay, at any point you can drop, but if you want to continue strengthening with me, bring your knee and elbow in, but have them hovered. So now we're going to lift up to the side, like a naughty dog. And then hands back down. We're going to kick up now with this spare leg. And you want a bit of extra strengthening with me, you come down to a little push up and kick. Push up, kick, push up, kick. Just do 2 more. Cool. Okay, and now we're all going to sink back together, butt to heels. Put your hands forward into child's pose. Take a few breaths here. So now we're going to do the other side. You kind of know what the pace is, but do take your own pace with it as well. I'm going to kick up into downward dog. Walk the dog a little bit, get your heels towards the ground, nice straight spine. Straight legs if you can, but bent knees. What's most important is the straight spine. Other leg. Point the toes up into 3-legged dog. Base leg, nice and strong and stable. Heel come towards the ground. And now send that outer foot towards the outer glute. Big hip opening stretch. Coming up, nice leg stretch. And we're going to strengthen, we're going to bring knee to chin. Back up, knee to elbow. And back up, knee to opposite elbow. And back up. Remember, dropping down anytime you feel it. But we're all going to come, when you're ready, into this lunge. The legs stretch, the back of the legs. Just hold this nice forward stretch for a moment. And when you're ready, squeeze the thighs together. You can squeeze the hands together. Drop the knee. I'm going to come up into a lunge. So when you're really pushing this hip forward, so your hips are nice and square the whole time. Arms up. I'm going to drop that knee. And then as we push down, we're going to flap our wings like we're going to fly, but keeping the fists so we've got the resistance. You can even hold this for a little while if you want that resistance even longer. Reach your arms up, whatever feels good, and when you're ready, bring your hands to the inside, that foot to the outside of your mat, stretching that leg backwards. Something so good about opening through the hips. It is our centre of vulnerability and our centre of strength. Now place your hand by the foot, and we're going to reach up, twist, and really feeling that hip opening, but also feeling that balance. If you look up, wiggle your fingers. Our hands coming down, bottom knee drops. Feel that nice stretch, so good. Now we're going to bring this foot to the opposite side of your mat. Knee comes down. So I've got my hand on my foot here, and my hand on my knee, straighten out my legs. So it feels different on this side, play with it a bit. Sometimes, you might want your knee to be right down here. If you can, you're going to go as straight as you can. Straight as you can through the back leg, so you've got this nice hip opening as well. Up. Opening the chest, which also we don't spend enough time doing, just in day to day. You're going to walk hands forward and at your own pace, then come to your forearms, and then we're going to surrender completely. So you stop where it feels good for your body. I feel so good in this surrender position. Just going to take a few breaths here. So good. Breathing in, we're going to open the chest. So nice. When we're ready, we take a step back into plank. Drop your knees down, and the chest, chin, lift up. Really opening through the front of the body. Clenching the glutes, sending the toes backwards. This lovely stretch. pause, tabletop. So the leg that you've had up in the air, up it comes. And then if you're feeling strong and you've got this nice straight support, you're going to send your opposite arm. Nice, straight, strong core. And then if you're feeling it, bringing it in. Nice and slowly does it. Pow. The slower you can crunch when you're doing your crunches, and the more explosions you can put into your workout, the more of an ab workout you're going to get. You're going to burn belly fat, as well as tightening your core for a nice straight back. Okay, and if you would like to then join me, we're going to come in, but hover and out. 2, 3, keeping that focus straight. 4, core on. 5. Okay, so we're going to kick up, little push up, kick up, stop anytime, little push up, kick up, little push up. Last one, cool. Bring your knees down. You're going to drop back into child's pose. Sending your head down to the ground. So this is your butt on your feet, reaching forward with your spine, walking the hands forward, putting your forehead on the ground. So have a little rest there. Now you're going to walk your hands backwards. Keep walking. Just going to lift up, open up the front of the body. Drop yourself back down. Come in. Sitting cross-legged. Namaste. I think I'll leave you there today. How long have we gone for? Well, a bit longer than I expected. 15 minutes I was going for. 17 minutes. So you can try this in your daily practice. This is a combination of yoga, Pilates and strength training. And yeah, if you enjoyed that and you'd like some more videos, if there's anything particular that you'd like to see, do let me know. And we'll get some more uploaded soon. Namaste. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.